dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah, ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First down
on the ground. This is Joe Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
On second down, here's Mixon. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
On the carry. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
On third down, Burrow. He is going to find Hill here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Josh Hill.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A draw play for Mixon. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
Chuck Clark brought him down. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
On second down, here's Burrow. Slant to Adams.
Burrow's pass. Complete.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Makes the score Bengals 3, Ravens nothing.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The return.
So here are the Ravens now as they get set for their opening possession.
They'll be led out by their quarterback from the University of Houston. It's Kyle Allen.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Well, they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 26.
Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
Burrow's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
He's a gain of 6. And
now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. We'll check on his status when we get back.
That's the reason we ball for. Go round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now Dobbins.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
J.K. Dobbins,
the numbers for him from a week ago. 17 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an idea.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. The 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
touchdown.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Green to bring it back.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
At the 32-yard
Throwing again on second down. Allen.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
On second down, here's Allen.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
At their own.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Bengals.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Justin Madubuike
showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Adams, incomplete. It's third down.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14.
But it brings up 4th down.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. They are, however, facing 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0.
Bengals 13.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. First and 10. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, he's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Williams to return. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work.
First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Looking deep for Adams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
The 2nd down pass.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field, and still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Over the middle here to Brown.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Come on, man.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Allen.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this score will stay right where it is. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Here's Burrow.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
First down, Cincinnati.
Now Burrow on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got it.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. That's caught at the 3. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, Burrow.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Davante Adams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Sanders on for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a Bengals score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins.
He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. And he fires one incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 30.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, lovely.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Allen. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From midfield, here's Allen. He gets this underneath to Dobbins, and he gets it down to the 32.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Ravens, nothing.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Matt Judon. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. First down. Here's Burrow. They'll find Everett there, complete. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And Burrow going to throw again. That'll be taken in by Anderson.
Burrow's pass.
Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
On third down, Mixon. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
First down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Burrow's pass.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A gain of 6.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, One of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13.
3 brings up
now Allen.
13.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
44-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Allen.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 42-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 26. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins down to the 25.
The ball carrier.
Calais Campbell on the stop.
5-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Allen. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man is Duvernay. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Baltimore.
That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
10 at the 13-yard line.
On first down, Dobbins. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run here with Dobbins. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And 4.
from the gun on third down. Allen. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top. And they finally get to him as he's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And I guess, partner, you call that a coverage sack.
Oh, without a doubt, because where did he have to go with the football? I know everybody wants to get on him about, hey, get rid of the football. You had too much time in the pocket. But he's scanning the field. Nowhere to go.
Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Will Fuller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
For the 2 points.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
He was brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
Burrow's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
To Joe Mixon.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Mixon with it. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. They'll step aside. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time.
Andrews.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Just like that. Just like that. Mike 5-9. Mike 5-9. Here we go.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Around 46-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett.
Complete to Gerald Everett. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chuck Clark drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
Baltimore 1st down.
Allen now on 1st down. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
6-yard pickup. Brings up
from the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, they set up the screen to Hill. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
That's good.
Now Allen again. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, it's Mixon. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one. And the clock will roll down to zeros. 4 weeks in, 4-0. I don't think anybody needs to alert the 72 Dolphins just yet, but great start to the season.
Great start. How about taking a knee at the end? And there's no better feeling for a team than to do that, to close out a victory. But you're right, at 4-0, they're sending a message to the rest of the league. They're going to be tough to deal with.
Well, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for Cincinnati, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.